Hello, and welcome to the Tippy Show. In this video, I play as the Netherlands, country caught in the middle of a trade war between two great powers with opposing ideologies. In this Navy-focused video, I decided to set up some ground rules first. No Navy bombers at all. Navy bombers are overpowered, and I want to prove that I don't need them. No subs until 1944. Same thing, subs are overpowered. I also made sure just to try to keep them on convoy rating so that they wouldn't do too much damage to the enemy fleets. I gotta play till 1950. I enter the war usually around like 1942 when I'm playing Navy focused games because it gives me enough time to build up. So I gotta be in the war for like 8 years. No naval invasions of the UK or USA. Can't really have a Navy focused game if your two major Navy powers are either capitulated or they just aren't able to produce any ships, aren't able to keep up with you. It's no fun with that. With so many early game debuffs, can I even build a Navy large enough to challenge the strongest naval powers? I really hope you guys enjoy this video. This is gonna be a very heavy Navy game. I should probably just focus on dockyards and start getting this 1936 destroyer going. Yeah, and we'll get basic light battery. Why not? This is what my early game production is going to look like. We're going to be making artillery, guns, as well as convoys. And for our focus tree, we're going to form a new government so we can get rid of that weak government debuff. And then gateway to Europe. That way we can do our little mini game here, which basically this is how we flip ideology. If we want to go with the Germans, we got to give them 25 more points than the British. And same thing, if we want to go with the British, they got to have 25 more influence points than the Germans. If we want to stay neutral or even go communist, I believe they both need 55 and to be tied at 55. Also, let's start making our spy agency early game because this national spirit is bad. It's just bad. So while our factories don't work now, let's take advantage of that. Also going to delete all these units because I need a lot of my manpower. We only have 60,000 available. That's basically nothing. Also, let's go to local autonomy because that allows, it gives more factories, it gives more resources, it gives more non-core manpower. A localized training center for British spies. I also forgot to do this, but I'm going to grab up my entire fleet, put them together, and just have them exercise. Also, I don't care if they repair. We need Navy experience and a lot of it. And our first spy will be a British spy. We'll just put him on London for now. Put her on London for now. Okay, and let's start with... I actually want to rush down to Concentrated Industry 1. So let's definitely do that. I'm going to be rushing down this radar so that we can hopefully be able to put improved naval search radar on some of our spotting ships. Okay, so I need to do passive sonar so I can rush to active sonar. And probably going to make a few anti-sub destroyers, so definitely want the best that we can get. And yeah, we'll focus on speed, but also fleet and being, so capital ships, screens, such as that. Okay, we have done the gateway to Europe, and now I need to abandon the gold standard. That way I can rush and overturn military budget cuts and then prepare the naval expansion because that gives 3 Navy dockyards. The Netherlands has a great focus tree for when it comes to Navy gameplay. So for 1, you get 3 Navy dockyards here. If you're going down the Brown Party ideology, which I recommend you do, if you're doing a Navy game, just because you can fight France, the UK, and the US instead of just Italy and Japan, right? Yeah, so assume the naval burden gives 6 dockyards plus a nice production cost decrease for every kind of ship, except I think convoys. Naval heritage gives naval dockyard output, and then continental shipbuilding gives 6 more dockyards. So it's not bad. It's really not bad at all. It's a pretty good focus tree. Yeah, Chief of Navy. Let's get this commerce rating guy, and we'll get a lot of naval experience real quick. I guess I could design my destroyer now. Max speed is going to be big, so why not? Yeah, this is what it's going to be. You know what? And this is going to be my main destroyer. I kind of want to go out for the light attack, so let me explain Navy in the most basic terms possible because there's a lot going on here. You want anti-air to shoot down torpedo bombers. Torpedo bombers are the worst to deal with, besides submarines. Submarines also suck. You want light attack. So this is going to be what goes against like light cruisers, destroyers, screening ships, essentially. The heavy attack is for, literally, it says it right there. It's for targeting bigger ships. So you do want some battleships to take down their cruisers, heavy cruisers, battleships, super heavy battleships, and carriers, but you want a lot of destroyers to take out their own screens. But you also want to make sure that they're cheap enough so that you can spam out a lot of them. It's a very difficult balancing game. Okay, let's buy some steel and some... I'm not going to buy any chromium, any tungsten for now. Let's do naval department and yeah, placate to the Germans. Should have been doing that 20 days ago, but no time like the present. Okay, so now I need 30 points because the UK has 5 points. You always have to have 25 more than the UK to be able to continue down your political tree. And I'm going to buy some tungsten now. That way, just early game, I can be getting some efficiency for my guns and artillery. We won't need it later on, but early game we might. Yeah, let's overturn the military budget cuts. It gives us 10% more war support, which right now we're on 0. Not only are we on 0, we're at like negative 7.5. Here's all of my spy agency upgrades. So to start, we have the fun time, sometime pills. If your spy gets caught, they're more likely to off themselves instead of, you know, being caught. Naval department, more Navy intelligence, always a great thing. You can see how many ships they have left. I believe it helps you even find where their ships are at in each sea zone, which is great. Invisible ink, more intelligence gained from operatives and infiltrated assets. So if I infiltrate the Air Force or Navy, it gives more intelligence from that. Interrogation techniques, more likely to catch enemy spies, and localized training center for recruiting British spies. Pretty simple as that. The great thing about the Netherlands is we start out with a mad amount of stability. We're like the most stable country in this game, which gives us massive boosts such as 20% dockyard output. So we're already at 20%, even though we're being hurt through the Shell Shock Spectator of the Great War debuff. It's really cool. So we have a bunch of Navy experience. I'm going to go into the Spirit of the Navy and get Naval Reform because it gives 15% more gain. So now we're getting 0.87 per day. Almost 1 whole point per day. And another British spy. So you are at 100%. So let's put her onto quiet intel. Yeah, we'll do this so that we can upgrade that light attack. I need to make my light attack just be ridiculously high. I need to just shred through their screens so that my heavy ships can shred through their heavy ships. Okay, we can cave to the Germans. It is a 35-day focus. It gives Germany 70 political power. Basically all the political power that has been invested by me. It gives free trade, which is great for construction speed and dockyard factory output, but it sucks for our resources. And then it gives us a little bit of ticking anti-democracy and boosts relations with the Germans as well. It's really just kind of a setup focus. We'll do all of these. Research is right here because we have a lot of Navy experience. If we spend 50, it cuts it down by... so many days, by like 130 whole days. That's insane. And it's for all of them, even the ones all the way up here. And these give nice little bonuses: light attack, heart attack, heavy attack. It's great. It's all good. It's all amazing. And now we'll do Vulcan Fatherland. It's gonna add a national spirit for 1,000 days, gives 10% war support and Brown Party support, and unlocks our Brown Party advisor. So we'll just save our political power for now, and then once we can, we'll recruit that dude. And now we have to wait to actually flip ideology before we can do strength over blood, which removes that aloof neutrality national spirit and gives some war support. More good things to come. Yeah, prepare the naval expansion. There he is, the Brown Party demagogue. And we'll do concentrated industry 2 for more dockyard output. Well, it's not a bad idea to start working on this construction speed debuff via researching construction technology. I just want dockyard output. The earlier that I can start popping these bad boys out, the better. Another British spy. Okay, so there's quite a few things that we could do. Modernizing the cruiser fleet is great because it gives a reduced ahead of time penalty by 2 years, and then there's escorts for the new fleet, which does the same thing but for destroyers. All great things. But I gotta prepare the inundation lines. That way, the moment there's 10 world tension, we can immediately protect. And then when there's 15, the war on pacifism, which is how we'll get rid of that Spectators of the Great War debuff. But more importantly, that's how we're going to be able to do the United Netherlands and form a pretty nice little country here. Nice little superpower. Let's get this air reformer now. Election. Losers in government? Rather them than communists. It's a great event to have. It boosts our ideology that we're going for by quite a bit, speeding up the whole process. I will not be building those. Trashy trash. What does this look like? Surface detection 5+%. I don't need it for these destroyers, surface detection, because this is not going to be my spotting fleet. I'm not going to have destroyers in my spotting fleet. Okay, while we're waiting for the Japanese to declare war on China, let's continue the public works, which is going to work on that crisis Yaren debuff and give a civilian factory. Brown Party assault divisions have formed. Gives a little bit of recruitable population, less stability, and a tiny bit of Brown Party support that ticks every day, but it also gives a base 5% change, which is awesome because now we're at 43%. And there's the war on China. I need to immediately stop this focus and protect against Britain. And now the war on pacifism. This is an interesting little event. Makes Germany like us a bit more, and it gives us 5% more Brown Party. We're already at 53%, which means that we can open up political discourse and hold a national referendum. They're not ready yet, but what I will do is go into civilian oversight because it does knock the compliance down whenever you switch ideology. I think that's a recent change. I don't remember that doing it in the past. Okay, let's do the strength over blood. 10% more war support, and we will rush down. So there's 3 options for the war on pacifism. We can crack down on pacifist movements, which you lose stability, you gain war support, or we can establish pro-war labor indoctrination. It's going to affect our political power gain and factory and dockyard output by quite a lot. Or we can do anti-pacifist propaganda, which just hurts our political power gain. That's it. That's the option we're going to be choosing. I need my factory output. I need my dockyard output. I need my stability. And we just got to keep doing this. I think we got to do it like 4 or 5 times total, and then that debuff goes away. It slowly goes away as we, do our propaganda campaigns. Sweet. To quickly get things done, we'll join the German faction, which will allow us to bypass this focus. Beautiful. And now we'll do the battle cruiser plan. I also want to, I don't need to improve relations. We have quite a lot with Germany already. But basically this focus right here, the battle cruiser plan, it's a phenomenal focus. It gives you a whole lot of technologies. 1936 Sevy ship hull, anti-air 2, which I think I already have. Improved fire control system, improved dual purpose battery. The only thing is Germany has to say yes. And I've never had them say no, even if you play as like a democracy. So there's that. You know what? No, I'm not gonna put armor in my battleships. Usually I do. Usually I make like just giant fort thingies, but I think this time I'm not going to. Interesting. Let's start buying some fuel from our puppet, the Dutch East Indies. Can buy 61 via only 1 factory. Beautiful. Let's continue the public works. Also, let's go into our puppets divisions and yoink this. And then, yeah, we're gonna need probably about 22. Thank you, Germany. Let's go in here and design a new destroyer, something that's a bit better. We don't need more surface detection. Yeah, let's add fire control 2, and yeah, I'm happy with that. And I'll just switch it over now since we barely even started production on that one. Also, let's go into this battle cruiser and see what's up. Yeah, I mean, I'll make that better, but right now, we just need to focus on destroyers. A whole lot of destroyers. And for now, I'm not going to do any focus because I need to be able to get enough political power so that I can hire this offense guy so I can get some army experience in so that I can update this division, make it easier to walk into Belgium. Okay, anti-pacifist propaganda is done. It is time to unite the Netherlands under one flag, under my own flag even. And we'll make that guy our new leader and him. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna need to switch this out for support artillery. United Netherlands focus is done. Let's declare war on both of these at once so that the allies don't have a chance to guarantee one of them. Yeah, so let's be smart about this. These two here, you here, here, and here. Force attack. Okay, that was quick. Hit there. Keep the party moving down. Hit there, there, and lastly there. We are systematically destroying the Belgians. Yeah, you can do force attack. You can do last stand. I can do force attack. Let's see who comes out on top, me or you. Come on, Belgium. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna annex everything. Pause the game, grab all our dudes, and just have them march straight into Lux. There we go. Nice and easy. And now we can core everything. It's going to give us a lot of manpower and a lot of factories. Unfortunately, the Belgians never did their focus tree that has dockyards, so we missed out on a lot of dockyards, but that's okay. And Luxembourg barely did any of their industry focuses. That sucks. But we deal. I guess I could just delete those. I don't need them. I'm going to sell everything that I have available except my trains, but everything else just gonna sell, and hopefully this will boost our economy by a lot in helping. I'm actually gonna keep all those dockyards convoys. Okay, hopefully people buy these and that really will help push our construction. Yeah, I need to move on war economy as fast as possible, get more access to my factories. Also, we have 500 Navy experience. Let me quickly rush down all of these focuses. So Fleet and Being is the best naval doctrine out of all three if you're playing big fancy Navy. So you get the first doctrine option, which gives organization for battleships. And there's this one, which gives 20 organization and armor for battleships. Then you have the Grand Battle Fleet, more organization, capital ship attack, naval AA attack. You have convoy defense with organization for your destroyers, and it makes your destroyers better as well, your screens. And then we have the submarines if you want to do some convoy raiding. This is my favorite of all of the doctrines. Yeah, so we have two options in order to make the Japanese not want to kill us. We can either give them control of the islands and we lose the East Indies, or we can promise them large-scale imports of vital resources. I'm going to do that, because I still would like the colonies for the manpower, but it really sucks that I'm losing all that oil. I don't like it. I don't like it. How many destroyers do I have in my fleet? 31? That's not enough. Let's quickly move on to war economy. So many more factories available for use. We have assumed the naval burden. Our ships will now be cheaper, and we got a whole lot of dockyards. Now, before I can move on and start working on my industry, I really need to expand the MLD and then protect the mainland. Because in 1940, I need to do this focus, which gives for one whole year, 20% off every type of aircraft. If I'm going to be able to make an air force to compete with the British, I'm going to need that. Now that I am finishing up, catching up with our industry, except, resource gain, I need to start working on my fighters. So I'm going to be using all of my research just to focus on aircraft for about a year or so. I do have a lot of air experience, so let's get industry liaisons, which is going to make light aircraft research 15% quicker. And I'm just going to hold on to my political power, because at some point I'm going to need to move down to limited exports, just so I can have as much steel as possible. Okay, and since I don't have fighters actually ready, I'm not going to be doing this focus just yet. Instead, I am going to continue down these focuses so I can work on that construction speed. Yeah, because it's pretty bad right now. It is. I think I need to start updating my battleship. Secondary battery 3 for more light attack. Anti-air 3 for, you guessed it, anti-air. Also put on radar 2. Kind of want to switch this over to dual purpose 3 as well. Okay. I mean, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's literally just going to be called a battleship. Battleship class battleship. 9,000 production cost. That's honestly not too bad. I'm going to build 5. Move these underneath. These underneath. As our ships will finish up, we'll have destroyers ready to be built as well. 1, 2, and 3. And for my battleships, I just want to be building like one of each of the 5. And yeah, we'll just go into the main task force to exercise as soon as they're done being built. All of these will just finish up the last one they're working on. I don't want to do this, but how much steel do I have? You know what? I'm going to move on to export focus. That way I can still keep some of my bonuses, such as that like 10% dockyard output is nice, but I get back some of my iron, and now we need to buy so many materials. Yeah. Now that my air research only has 2 more to finish, engine 3 and light airframe 3, I'm going to now start doing my excavation researches so I can get more efficient material gain. And now we shall continue the Zoider Z works. It's going to add just a couple infrastructure, reduce time penalty up for 2 years for the next 2 years in industry. So I'm going to use those both for construction, but it'll remove the rest of that construction speed debuff. It's a 210-day focus. It's 3 focuses long, and you get almost nothing good out of it. But it opens access to all these focuses, which really do give some pretty nice stuff. Actually, before I start this, what I'm going to do is modernize the air fleet now, because I can design my fighter now. It's going to be very expensive. I need this to really have a ratio of about 1:3 to 1:4 with the British. They're going to outnumber me as well. Okay, there we go. It is very expensive. There, we're now building fighters. We're now building battleships. Our main doctrine is done. So let's make sure we get our screens done as well. Now we can continue the Zoider Z works. The Zoider Z and synthetic oil experiments. I'm going to need to build a lot of refineries for that rubber, because at a certain point we're not going to be able to buy any rubber because it's all owned by the Allies, or it's going to be shipped in from the Japanese resources that they stole from me. Yeah, and those are going to get convoy rated up the wazoo. So no, it's not an excellent idea. It's a horrible idea, and whoever said that should be fired for suggesting it. Get out of my face. Industrial advancements. Dockyard construction speed, 10% for a whole year. Even though we only have 2 factories on it, let's do it. Let's do it. It's not like there's much else that we need to spend our political power on. And finally, that super long, super dumb focus is done. We can develop the Rheinstadt, which is going to get 4 civilian factories that we can expand. The Edmundian steel mill gives 16 steel and 2 civilian factories. Fokker gives 4 military factories and upgrades. The Fokker airplane designer by 2 sizes, which does not matter. And then we can do continental shipbuilding for 6 dockyards. Beautiful. Okay, I am going to take over as spy master. That way I can get another couple of spies, because I need to infiltrate the British Navy pretty much soon. Maybe not right now, but soon. Let's do active sonar, and let's start working on this cruiser. It's gonna have engine 3, so it's very fast. It's going to have radar 3. I'm going to put a nice fire control because it's going to be attacked by a lot of aircraft. It's just the way it is. Yeah, why not? A little bit of soft attack, more anti-air. Another thing of anti-air, and then a whole lot of float planes. This is gonna have great surface detection, phenomenal surface detection. This bad boy is gonna be so fast. Any ship comes near it, a fishing vessel, a dinghy, a remote controlled little toy boat, a rubber ducky. It's gone. Our ship is gone. He's running for the hills. Aircraft, if they attack it, I'll just shoot it down. It's a little bit expensive for sure, but that's fine. That's fine. This here, and I'm thinking we're only gonna need like maybe 6 of these total. We shouldn't need more than that. And time to infiltrate the Navy. Let's also deploy our Air Force, which is very considerable, 500 right now. Fortunately, we are also about to lose this national spirit in a couple of months. Out of the 2 of these, never choose this. Ace generation chance plus 25%. Gonna be real with you. You're gonna get aces anyways. Yeah, go for the air supremacy mission efficiency. That is actually big. I do want to keep making dockyards, but there's so many other things that I need to build, such as anti-air and even radar. Actually gonna start working on the radar right now, and then after that I will build as much anti-air as possible. Also, all of our battleships are done, so we can get back at least some of our factories back. And we are now fully working on our 3 spotting cruisers, and then destroyers next. Let's grab one of our battleships, and I'm gonna make this guy Pride of the Fleet. It's going to give ship experience gain plus 25%, chance to receive a critical hit, negative 50%, plus 5% war support. But mostly it's just for that chance to receive a critical hit. It's going to be harder to sink this bad boy. Oh, wow. Last time I looked, Italy was just barely peeking into France. And now they're just about to destroy him. Now that our first spotting ship is done, we're going to put it in the same fleet. But here's going to be the difference. This task force right here is just going to be called spotting. The repair priority is going to be medium. No, it's going to be it's going to be low, and we're never going to engage. This bad boy is never engaging ever. France has did that event happen twice? That's some fucked up border gore. The Navy has been infiltrated. Let's also infiltrate the Air Force. Continental shipbuilding for 6 dockyards. And yeah, we're just going to guard our entire coastline. Not just the ports, the coastline. I also want to defend probably the wings of my country, because the German AI, really just all the AI aren't very good at defending coastlines. Okay, we're just working on destroyers once again, just how things should be. Our spotting fleet is done. Hopefully these bad boys don't get just wrecked, because they suck. They have no light attack. They have no piercing, no heavy attack. Great anti-air though. 62. Since the challenge does say no submarines until 1944, I'm going to grab up all of these subs, put them in a new fleet, and wreck them to the bottom of the ocean. Okay, there we go. We still need more destroyers though. I'm going to wait until these anti-air facilities are done, and then I'll join the war. I'm not even going to wait for the rubber facilities to be done, just because I think that I'm going to need them that desperately, just because right now I have over 1,000 aircraft. And that's pretty insane, because they are very good planes. Okay, all my ships are done being repaired. I don't really have any excuses, except I do want these to finish being built. They have our blessing, they have our blessing, they have our blessing. And they have our blessing as well as they do. Yeah, this is gonna hurt all of our material gain. Hello, Germany. Hello, Peter. Join the war. Stop exercising. And can I do immediately women in the workforce? No. Oh, I need more than 89% war support, which I can do with that. Okay. Move to total mobilization for full access to my factories and women in the workforce so I don't lose manpower. Our fleets are all at home. Let's go into here. Let's do close combat for that screen attack. I'm going to get best of the best because I'm going to be training up some new admirals. These guys are okay, but I'd rather see if I can't get someone that's much better. Let's get him. Okay. And lastly, we're going to switch this over to Grand Fleet so I can get that Ironside and Superior Tactician trait XP gain. Because those are some pretty good... yeah, I'm too tired. I don't even remember what I was saying. Okay. Spotting right here. Do not engage. Good for you. You, strike force. Right there. I could navally invade England if I wanted to and dunk on them fools, but I'm not going to. Because this is a Navy game. Let's also grab all of our fighters. I'm going to move one group here. And we're just going to do air supremacy. And I'm going to show that not only am I better than them, but I'm cooler. A lot cooler. Yeah. I mean, numbers are a bit higher on my side than I'd want, but we're shooting them down like people get shot down. Oh, and I didn't even notice that we are in combat and we've already lost 2. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of scared right now. Grab my fleet. Yeah. You guys quickly GTFO. You GTFO. That was a disaster. Those submarines. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's like my entire... No, I'm gonna do naval production for 20% more dockyard output. Let's also buy fuel from Iran. Oh yeah, I need to make an anti-sub destroyer. It's gonna have anti-air and one of those. There we go. It's kind of expensive, but anti-sub. We'll move these guys up, put them onto our main task force, and when this is finished up, then we'll just be making those subs, anti-subs. I am going to grab out my fleet now, patrol, and I'm going to engage at high risk. I'm not going to always engage. And strike force. Okay. Yeah, sinking subs is fun and everything, but I don't want to keep doing that. So once this battle's over, I'm going to have... Well, at least my ships are able to retreat and run away. Oh, we actually did some pretty good damage. Mostly against their Navy bombers. Not really against anything that matters. Damn. I want you to go there so you can repair. I also want to start working on a new cruiser. Yeah, we'll add radar onto it. And this one's going to be more just focused on like soft attack. Yeah, we'll just do light battery too. That's a pretty good amount of light soft attack right there. Our heavy light cruiser. And we'll make just a crap ton of these. Oh, no, I need to make unlimited of these. This one's the one I should be getting rid of. There we go. Meantime, my first light cruiser should be done My first light heavy cruiser. I'm very curious to see how she'll do. So what I will do is put them on spotting and them on strike force. And let's see how this goes. Can I hunt these ships down? No, they're gonna escape. Yep. Let's do. I'm gonna put these ships right here. Oh, nice. We caught one destroyer. Feel good about that. In the meantime, I can keep making these light destroyers while we're just going back and forth trying to hunt. Another. Did we even sink the tiny destroyer? We did. How many ships do they have? We have 100% intel network, so 18 battleships, 3 battle cruisers, 8 carriers, 171 destroyers, 17 heavy destroyers, 52 light cruisers. Oh. Well, at least we caught their submarines. And we fucking dunked on those bad. Hello. Let me. Oh, why are you? No. Why are these 6 in combat? That's not good. I'm gonna have them hold and go back. But let me finish trying to dunk on these fools. Okay. Well, we did trade pretty well. Yeah, that could have been better for sure. But at least I escaped with my life. Let's move you over to there and you to there. You two be quick. And yeah, repair. Well, that wasn't horrible. Let's see how these guys did. You assisted in the kill and you assisted. Okay. How many light cruisers have we built so far? I started with 3. This early cruiser hull is the only of those remaining, but I have 2 of these. Okay. 12 days for this last one, and then we can continue on our great war of sinking the British fleet. And we caught another batch and sunk a decent amount. Oh, holy shoot. That is a lot of battle cruisers and battleships. Let's see how this goes. I like how these bad boys are treated immediately. They're so real for that. I feel like we're dunking on them right now. I feel like that counts as a dunk, right? 27 of theirs. That's not bad. We're whittling down their numbers. How are we looking? First of all, we can finally get some traits for this guy. An iron sight, capital ship armor, ground pounder, big gun expert, capital ship attack, 15%. Definitely. And marksman, and then safety first. Cool. Less likely to get sunk, more likely to sink them, and more capital ship attack. Beautiful. Caught their subs again, and I think we just sunk all of them. We did. Oh, that was so close. I almost caught their little shitters. I did. I caught their 4 aircraft carriers, the hood, and then whatever that is. Oh, this is going to be devastating for the Allies. Oh, they had friends show up. Yeah, that's not bad. That's really not bad. We're finally having some success. I think I want to grab my whole fleet and park them again to repair, but I'm very happy with all that outcome. Yeah, Chief of Navy, decisive battle, 10% screen attack and capital ship attack, as well as defense for both. Let's definitely get that and replace this guy with. Which one is mine? Oh, this guy. Beautiful. More bonuses for my fleet. And they're repairing. I didn't lose my light cruisers. No, I did not, and they assisted in sinking a couple of ships. That does bring a smile to my face. Okay. What is that? The Indian Navy? Canadian? I think we're just gonna sink them before they even have a chance to get reinforcements. That's okay. Let's look at what we got. 5 light cruisers, 5 battleships, 92 destroyers. Speed the game up again. Ooh, I got the rest of the Canadian Navy. Nice. Ooh, I caught the British Navy. Very small battle group, but they are dead. And come on, let me get you. I caught 6 battleships. Can we see if we can sink them? Holy shit, all their battleships are here. Holy ship. I didn't get them. I might actually end this battle. But I did destroy a lot of their light ships. Let's see how this goes. We sunk 1, but we were able to catch the others. Maybe we can sink them too. Holy smokes. We did it, Joe. Like cruiser. Yeah, we'll get that. He's almost gotten superior tactician, which is sick. Can I look at the damage we have? Yeah, let's send our fleet home. You here, and then you need a repair right here. Okay, time to design a new submarine. This boy's gonna be fast. He's gonna have cheap ass torpedoes because he's only meant to sink convoys. Nice and cheap, just how I like it. There we go. I literally don't need any of that. I'll do it, but I literally don't need any of that. We are going to be raiding, let's say here, 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 here. It's a lot of spots to be raiding with only 1 sub, but our submarine fleet will build up quite quickly. Let me just quickly sub. Okay. Nope, we're sinking our first convoy. There we go. Let's see how this goes. The pride of their fleet. Oh, wow. Almost all their battleships are here. They are dunking on us, actually. Oh my god. Okay, now we're dunking on them. There we go. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. I want you guys to go back. Yeah. We lost 23. They lost 18 plus 2 light cruisers. Not as good as I was hoping for sure. We'll repair and then we'll get back out there. Okay, well at least I can sink their... Ooh. We've caught a lone aircraft carrier. Well, it's dead. That was fast. And we got 3 lone battleships. Hey, this is what happens when you lose all your screens. This is what happens. We just caught 3 more of their battleships. I think we just sunk all of them. We did. And I think we just spotted 3 of their cruisers. Please let me catch them. No? Okay. They were all speed demons. Still have 14 battleships. Holy freaking balls. I'm gonna grab this convoy raid immediately and start just dunking on all that. Jeez. They want you on strike force, and we have caught them. Oh, 3, 4, and 5 battleships, 1 aircraft carrier, and then a bunch of their light cruisers. Oh my god, no, their whole fleet has shown up. Okay. I think we've destroyed the British Air Force right here. So let's put all these fighters here and make sure they're not getting like air supremacy or anything like that. Ah, you got away. Okay. Ooh. My fleet has caught some cruisers, battleship, and an aircraft carrier. 4 aircraft carriers. If I can run through these, I might be able to do some damage to these. Let's see. Oh no, they got away. Can I still hunt them down though? I don't think so. No, they got to their repair facility too quickly. Nice, I did catch their aircraft carriers. Can I sink them before they get away? I did. 4 aircraft carriers down. What do we got left? What do we got left? Benelux intervention? No way. What are they doing? Yeah, what do we got left? 14 and 6. Nice. My ships caught the enemy fleet. And I kind of was... Oh, they did arrive. Nice. I think... Oh, we did not sink anywhere near as many as I was hoping. Damn, they got away. Oh, nice. Brilliant. They still have so many. Nice, we caught them. What is that, 4? 3 battleships. A couple cruisers of various kinds. Brilliant. We are just very slowly whittling down their navy. I think we got 2 of them. Yes, we did. They got away. Okay, you, task force, you get some American ships sunk. Bruh, apparently they're all down here. So what I will do is ask for docking rights. Thank you. And I will move my navy down to the coast of Japan. Good luck, you guys. Godspeed. I'm gonna start adding in more sea zones for me to raid. Pretty much the entire Atlantic is no longer safe. There's the American fleet. Got rid of all their screens. But what about their actual ships? There they are. No match. They're no match. No match. I think we're about to spot them, but if that's them, they're running out. Dude, we caught them. Battleships, aircraft carriers, the whole 9 yards. Most of their heavy ships. Oh, forget I said anything. That's cool. Come on, don't let them get away. 2 battleships, 4 carriers. Oh my god. What do the Americans even have left? Okay, and we launch. To hopefully soften them up. Let's have holy so that's where the rest of their fleet is. Okay. Yeah, we didn't trade well there, did we? Okay, there it is. Their bloody big ships keep escaping. Not for long. Get him, boy. Get him. Get him. Nice, we caught their aircraft carriers. Please sink them. We did. All 4 have been sunk. Go get him. Go get him. Get him, get him, get him. What do we got here? Oh, that should be the rest of their fleet right here. Okay, cool. We caught up to their battleships. They still have a couple more left, but we did sink another of their pride of the fleet. This is like the third or fourth one. No, that's the hood. That's the hood. Oh. They tried escaping and they got sunk. Ooh, one of their aircraft carriers. Okay, it's not the rest of the American fleet, but it is, I want to say, a majority of it. Nice, we were able to catch the rest of their battleships. Okay. Okay. 0, 0, 0. They still have 1 battleship, 4 carriers, 18 destroyers, 2 heavy cruisers, 10 light, and 1 sub. So the question is, where are you hiding them at? Okay, it is now 1950. My game is over. It is done. Yeah, let's see the kills. So I have 200,000 losses. That's quite a lot. Killed almost 1 million Brits, 250,000 Canadians, 250,000 French, 1.6 million Americans. Wow, probably like 99% just from convoys. Speaking of which, let's look at our Navy. Yeah, good. Our submarines don't have a lot of kills. I think he's the one with the most. All destroyers, all assists. So as you can see, my submarines aren't the ones that got the kills. I didn't build a single naval bomber. I don't even have, like, you know, I didn't build any. I didn't cheat it or hide them. Let's look at our Navy though. Let's see the damage they did. Let's see the greatness we instilled. Our pride of the fleet. He's killed quite a lot. The Prince of Wales. Jeez. 53 enemy kills. Same thing as before. 57, 57, 59. And then these have under 20. And then these have under 5. Dude, that's insane. That was insane. I killed so many ships. We've sunk 3,080 ships and we lost 64. God, that's so cool. Delete ship.